Okay, so I saw this video from Combo, and I totally understand it, but I wanted to see it for yourself. Just watch this.
In the
I'll come back
midfield,
to it again.
there are different types of midfielders. There are midfielders that do different responsibilities. We have defensive midfielders, we have central midfielders, and we have attacking midfielders. I'm going to focus on these three, which are defensive midfielders, central midfielders, attacking midfielders. Now, defensive midfielders are midfielders that are saddled with the responsibility of protecting the defense, bringing out the ball from the back, and linking up play with other midfielders and sometimes the attackers. So we have the central midfielders. These midfielders are usually called controllers or orchestrators. These are the guys that are in charge of, making sure that they dictate the tempo of the game. They control the tempo of the game. And we basically call them controllers.
Okay, I will leave it at that. But this is to lend more voice to what he has said. No disrespect, and in agreement, just some correction, and not correction anyway, but some enlightenment. Like he rightly said, you cannot know it all. I don't know it all. He doesn't know it all as well. But I believe that I enjoyed the defensive role, the way he narrated them as a defensive cog. Yes, you help. And in that defensive cog, there are people who are having different roles because of their individual abilities. But the major thing is that they cover the defense. Yes, either you're an anchorman, someone who can actually drop into defense, and maybe even in a four-man defense line, they can become the fifth man there, covering the gaps, taking the ball out. I understand that. There are other people who are destroyers, people that will not even allow. Destroyers are these people that with a play style that aggressively pressure opponents to take the ball off their feet. Right. Now, in the central midfield, what I want to add, there are people, it's not controllers, okay, good. Orchestrator is a role. Right? And people like Vitinha are deep line playmakers. They are people who actually play from the deeper role. They can string a pass to anywhere and it will find anybody. Right? They are playmakers. Playmakers can also play at more advanced plays. But people like Vitinha, they are in the center of the park and they can still draw passes. Right? So, orchestrators are the one that you orchestrate, you make things happen. These people, there are some that are also box to box. They know that they have enough energy. They have enough energy to run to the defense and to the attack, supplying attack majorly. They count on them for attacking threats as well, even as a central midfielder, because they have high energy. These people are also existing. So while we're talking about people that are the controllers, okay, some people are not even good as a central midfielder. Some of them are not so good at it, but it is their work. Yes, they have different abilities, and the partnership is what makes them thrive. Bruno Fernandes, who is an attacking midfielder, was being positioned. Some people can actually play both attacking and defensive and even central midfielders. Some people like Gullit in their own days. People like even Rijkaard played more role self, even because he failed as it is. That's why they had to be dropped back. Right? So Bruno Fernandes and the rest of them, Odegaard, these are people that can play in either attacking or even more defensive role. But in all of it, we should understand that yes, my own is, I'm just trying to make you understand that everybody have their own role, their personal ability, even though they have a major one, which we can all agree on, but they have personal individual traits that you know that, okay, this person has, let's take it away now from the midfield, like a wing back, someone who is a very good attacking threat, can be placed defensively. You have seen people like Valencia, you have seen people like Ashley Young being deployed there, but their major work is to supply more of the attack and do a cover for the defense. Well, but are they playing a defensive role? Yes. But what is their major core strength? Attack. So these are just different. If you say they have a fullback, and then you have the fullback, they have defensive and offensive, and you have people that are they are like strikers. They are like strikers. They are more like a box. They always glue themselves to the box. They find themselves always inside the box, in the attacking box. But These are the kind of things that if we look at, we'll now see that there are differences, there are different ways to look at it, and it's also subjective depending on the player playing in that position. But what's their major work? We agree on that, right? I hope that this also sheds more light. Thank you, my boss, Combo. I always appreciate your post. Thank you.